I wonder if this is the beginning of a future Max Holloway versus Islam Makhachev fight. Like, this is where it started. I hope not. I hope they never fight, man. I don't want to see Max Holloway versus Islam Makhachev. I want to see Islam Makhachev fighting lightweights, man. And he's talking about going to 170, but I don't want to see Max Holloway versus Islam. I know Max Holloway is about to fight Justin Gaethje at 155, but you get what I'm saying, right? Now, here's what's going on. Islam Makhachev tweeted this today. For the record, since 2021, I fought 7 times, while Holloway did 5 fights and Justin Gaethje just 4. Do your homework before talking trash about your champ with a smiley face. Now, he's clapping back at Max Holloway. Now, why is he clapping back at Max Holloway? Let me just explain to you what's going on, okay? Some people might not know what's going on. Now, as you guys know, Max Holloway is fighting Justin Gaethje at UFC 300, right? And Islam Makhachev did an interview with MMA Junkie. I think it was MMA Junkie like a month ago, somewhere around there. And Islam Makhachev was talking about how that's such an unnecessary fight. That fight makes no sense. And I'm saying the same thing, and a lot of people are saying the same thing, right? Islam Makhachev said Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje makes no sense. Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje just kills Justin Gaethje's chances to fight me for the belt, because Islam Makhachev has said it a few times recently that he wants to fight Justin Gaethje next. Justin Gaethje deserves the next title shot, but since he got a fight with Max Holloway at UFC 300, it makes no sense. Now, Max Holloway did an interview with Demetrius Johnson, and this is what he had to say about that interview that Islam did. I saw Islam Makhachev talk about this fight makes no sense and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, brother, you should have fought Justin Gaethje in February. Why did the guy you knocked out turn around so fast to fight in February when you were healthy? You should have turned around and fought Justin in February. Now, here's the thing. I remember Dana White, I think it was at a press conference. They asked him about, hey, why isn't Islam Makhachev fighting, okay? And Dana White said, this was in the beginning of the year. I think this was around like February. I forgot exactly when. But Dana White said, my bad, man. These guys, my neighbors are welders, dog. They're just moving freaking metal all day. Now, Dana White said the reason Islam isn't fighting right now is because he's dealing with an injury. I think he said something about his ankle. Like, it was very weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was just like, what injury? Like, a lot of people didn't believe it. I believe Islam Makhachev was even asked about that injury, and he kind of like played it off. He's like, yeah, I'm not injured anymore. But I remember clearly Dana White saying in the beginning of the year, the reason Islam Makhachev isn't fighting is because he's dealing with an injury. Now, I'm a huge Islam Makhachev fan, bro. I'm a huge Islam Makhachev fan, and I'm a huge Max Holloway fan. Max Holloway's a freaking legend. But yeah, man, Max Holloway said, hey, man, you should have just fought Justin Gaethje in February instead of saying our fight makes no sense. And then the headlines, obviously, the clickbait people took Max Holloway saying, and they said he's telling Islam Makhachev he's not a active champ. And then he didn't say that. He didn't say Islam Makhachev's not an active champ. And Max Holloway even clears it up on his Twitter. Never said you weren't active. I simply said you should have took the February fight if you wanted to keep busy. Don't just read headlines, okay? And it looks like Islam Makhachev saw a couple of headlines and he tweeted that. But yeah, dog, like this whole Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje fight, it's gonna be a banger, bro. It's a fan-friendly fight. It's a fun fight, man. I hope it's a fun fight. It should be a fun fight. But it kills Justin Gaethje's chances to fight Islam Makhachev. Why? Because Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway are fighting UFC 300, which is April 13th, right? And Arman Tsarukyan versus Charles Oliveira are fighting the same day. And that fight, the winner of that fight, Dana White said, is going to get a title shot. Now, there's been a lot of word lately. They've been going back and forth. Dustin Poirier even said Islam Makhachev is next. And there's been these are like hard rumors, okay? No homo. That Islam Makhachev is going to be fighting Dustin Poirier in June. Now, think about that. Dustin Poirier fights Islam Makhachev in June. Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje in April, okay? And the Arman Tsarukyan versus Charles Oliveira fight, the winner gets a title shot. When is Justin Gaethje going to get the fight versus Islam? And Islam has been talking a lot about moving up to 170. He even said, he's like, it's my dream to defend the belt a couple times at 155 and then move up to 170, get a belt, and defend it there. So, in my opinion, unless they just say, hey, forget about Arman Tsarukyan, forget about Charles Oliveira, we're going to give Islam Makhachev the title shot versus Islam after the Dustin Poirier fight, if it happens, I just think Justin Gaethje is going to get asked out for taking this Max Holloway fight. That's just my opinion, man. But let me know what you think of this in the comments. First of all, let me know who you think is going to win, Max Holloway or Justin Gaethje. Also, let me know if you think Justin Gaethje is going to get asked out of getting the Islam fight in the future. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. I don't mean the world to me if you like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification. Thanks so much for watching.